had to obtain a lawyer. I'm going to say in the last year and a half. This guy in New York State, his name is Jerome. He decided to have an AI lawyer defend him, and this judge was not having it. Hmm. Oh,
Whoa.
it's the kind of judge I would be. Don't mess with me on a Saturday.
Now, let's just go
Time
back
away
to
from
this.
my family.
I think this is a great idea, right? You take all of what you want to say, you plug it into AI, and it says it probably better than you. I mean, like,
Yeah, but during a
us.
court case, it's a conversation. So
You
if you have
present-
just one big spiel, how can he answer questions from the judge or anything? Then it just stops. Stupid.
I don't know if I'm really opposed to this. So you're looking for anyone listening who has recently had to lawyer up,
Right.
and I'm looking for anyone listening who has gotten a bogus ticket lately.
Okay.
This guy in Canada went to bed, parked his car on the street, and the government came in, or the city came in, and put a bus stop in front of his house and ticketed his car 10 minutes after they put a bus stop sign in front of it, even though his car had been there all night.
You believe? Mm.
That makes a good amount of sense, right?
That's his side. I guarantee he got like 4 or 5 notices in the mail and just ripped them up thinking they were junk mail. So it's on him.
Lindsay, you're first through. Which one fits you?
I have the ticket one.
All right, let's go. Bogus ticket. What'd you get ticketed for?
So I had went to Herberger's up in Brainerd, and I had bought a bunch of displays because I had a clothing store. And so I had a truck full of displays, and I loaded them all myself, and I did all the things. Well, then I was driving through a small little town, and I had my seatbelt underneath my armpit. And so then a cop pulled me over, and I'm already trying to drive with all this crap in the car.
Yeah.
And so he pulled me over and gave me a ticket because I was wearing the seatbelt the wrong way.
Holy Hawkeyes. He could see that, like, from where he was
I
sitting.
know. I
You
was
drive
like,
by.
Seriously? Yeah, it was terrible. So anyway, I went to court and I fought it, and he didn't show up. So then I got
Yeah.
away with it.
So, that is funky to me that it wouldn't just be a conversation. And I think that that's where things go left with law enforcement. It's like that's where you get the bad taste in your mouth when he could have just pulled you over and said, ma'am, I want you to be as safe as possible. Can you please put this across your chest? And you hopefully would have said,
also,
sure.
Like, don't pull me over at all because I'm like hauling stuff. You know what I mean? It's like hauling a big old load of displays and stuff. It was already like tied down. I mean, it was kind of like already a stressful situation.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's the last thing you need to do is like pull me over to talk to me about my seatbelt. It wasn't like I didn't have it on.
Is that
You know
really
what
a
I mean?
thing? You can have your seatbelt under your arm and that's ticketable?
I guess so. You
Yeah.
have to have it on
Yeah,
properly.
no, it is.
I would have never
really is.
guessed. I would have never guessed that was a thing. Because, like, you ever been in
stupid.
a friend's car and it just was sitting wrong or whatever, and you put your arm over the top? Like, I get it's probably not the safest thing.
It sounds very uncomfortable.
but
It wouldn't
still,
be a natural
to
move
me,
for me.
sounds like you got your seatbelt on. So I'm guessing the law is written that it has to be over your shoulder.
I've been pulled over for my scented tree hanging off my mirror, but it was a simple conversation. Like I said, you pull me over and they say, can you take that down, put it somewhere else in your car? Absolutely. Kind way of
Well,
asking.
so like
sure.
I'm like I'm a petite person. So
Oh,
like
are you?
it just goes up really, really high. And so then I'm like, I just need it to be down farther. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I just put it underneath my arm, but it was just not okay.
I also think, by the way, that if a cop doesn't show up to traffic court, they should reimburse you for your day's pay that you had to take that day off and go to
Huh?
court for. Because you got to be there, right? And if they don't, I get it gets thrown out and everything.
Does a
but
cop
there
get
should be-
penalized for not showing up? Like you
No.
don't, no call, no show
No,
at
you
work, you
get
get
away
penalized.
Whatever they gave you, you know, you win basically.
You should get
Yeah.
$500 if they don't show up. If you're going to contest
I know,
it,
that'd be
You should get $500. The judge should give you $500 right there.
I agree.
Hmm.
It didn't happen. But
Did you learn
that'd be
anything from
nice.
this whole thing?
No, because I still
Okay. All
That's
right.
what I
That's
love
a
about our
shame.
listeners. You guys are the best. I hope you have a great morning.
currently driving like that.
Don't do
yeah,
that.
no.
It's not safe. Put it across your chest.
So for any cops, what kind of car do you
Dude,
have?
it's my own body. Like, seriously, leave me alone.
No.
It's like crazy.
We need
Okay,
as many
I'll be safe.
listeners as we can get.
Lindsay,
and
how
we
many
need you to be safe.
how many cups of coffee so far this morning, Lindsay?
Like a million.
Yeah, you can't tell at all.